Welcome to Ringside. You know, last show, some interesting things went on between you and one David Parrish. And I'd just like to get your thoughts about that.
Well, first of all, the truth is, I heard what David said. I've heard what's been going on with the Fighters Club, and I heard what he said about Jack. And the truth is, I wish that I believed him, because he's the first person in a long time to actually speak some truth about the Fighters Club and what's really going on. And the even bigger truth is, I've seen his talent. I've seen his ability. And I know that David Parrish could go so much farther without the Fighters Club holding him back. But don't play me for a fool, David! Do not spit in my face and tell me you don't have COVID! Because I know and I understand how the Fighters Club operates. You are snakes in the grass, slithering on your bellies, waiting for the right time and moment to strike just when nobody is expecting it. But the counter to that is, these boots, David, were made for stomping, and that's just what they'll do. And because I know how the Fighters Club operates, and I know that your little friends could be anywhere at any time ready to strike, because that's how cowards do it, that's why I've got my best friend, Lazarus Black, who's going to be here with me ringside. And if your little... No, we can't. But if your little snake friends, let's go with that, show up, my friend here operates under the same basis, and you will meet the end that is our boots!
All right, thank you very much. Words from Ryan Mantis regarding one David Parrish.
Jimmy Valiant, Boogie Woogie Man.
Legendary Boogie Woogie Man.
Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. Hang on.
What are you doing around
What was that calling you, buddy?
This is our neighborhood. You done made a mistake.
You
should be retired, Boogie.
Wait a minute, boys. Let me take a bite of my king dog.
You say king dog?
King dog?
Is that what you said?
What? What happened? Come on, boy.
Don't let hunger bully you. Get yourself a king dog, and you too can become a super hunger fighter.
Yeah, you let him know, John.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first at a combined wrestling weight of 450 pounds from Miami, Florida, the team of John Matthews and Channing Steele. The team of John Matthews and Channing Steele. And their opponents,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of AIWF Mid Atlantic Wrestling
and are coming to the ring by Buddy Flowers. Weighing in tonight at 68 boxes of White Beach White Apples. Here
having the
are JT Moss,
Stokes County,
Pretty
formerly
Boy
Stokes County Redneck himself,
T.H.C.
Mickey Ford, our special guest commentator. Mickey, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I was doing all right till you just decided to call me that. I mean, Striker, just because I'm from Stokes County don't mean I have to be a redneck. That's like me saying you being from Surry County, you a redneck.
That's true.
I mean, I'm just saying. I was doing great until that. I thought we were going to have fun out here tonight, but here you are.
You claim to be a redneck, though.
I never claimed to be. Y'all made me one. No. I never claimed it.
Anyways, it's a pleasure to have you out here tonight. All yours, of course. But so here we are. We have members of T.H.C. Looks like Pretty Boy Lane and JT Moss going up against Channing Steele and
John Matthews. That's his name. You get his name right. You see the way he yelled at that girl over there? That was hilarious.
See, that was totally uncalled for.
I don't think it was. She shouldn't have got up.
Well,
she started it.
He shouldn't have put her finger in her face.
She needs to put that baby down and stop trying to fight people. That's what she needs to do. All these ignorant hillbillies up here in Mount Airy, they need to respect John Matthews and Channing Steele.
Well, in order to get respect, you got to earn it. You should know something about that. But then again, wait, you just lost all of it.
Channing Steele literally just beat a former world tag champion the last time he was here. I would say that's respect enough. Now, we don't have to talk about the circumstances of how he beat him. But he still won. He got the 1, 2, 3. It's all that matters.
Anyways, we'll leave that as a technicality win there, but we're going to concentrate right here tonight.
You know, I got to tell you, I'm getting really tired of T.H.C., especially Buddy Flowers. Did you see that video on Facebook? Him running around with his little detective board and everything. I was on it. Why was I on it, Kevin?
Well, he's trying.
He even had Rick Diesel on it.
He's just trying to figure out who's behind attacking him all the time. And I'm pretty sure he has a right to know that.
I don't think he does.
Somebody in the hood comes out and beats him up all the time. He has a right to know who it is at some point.
No, I think we should keep it a mystery. Nobody gets to know. These people don't deserve to know who it is. Here we go. Channing Steele, though. Look at this guy. He is everything a professional wrestler wants to be. Look at that guy. Pose for the crowd, Channing, but not too long. Okay, you're going too long.
I mean, I agree. There are a couple of good-looking guys who can bring a lot to the table here in the newcomers here in the AIWF Mid Atlantic. But let's just exactly see how they measure up. Yes, he got the technical win over Joe Harrison. Woohoo. Now let's see how he does.
You know, I'll tell you a little quick
without
fact
help.
I'll tell you a little quick fact about John Matthews. John Matthews used to be one of the top water polo contestants in college water polo at the University of Miami. Like 3-time ACC champion in it.
Water polo.
Water polo. That guy's an athlete.
That is a tremendous talent.
Okay, I'm getting tired of this. Why is Lane, Pretty Boy Lane?
I mean, most people you hear coming into the wrestling business, they're playing football, they're playing baseball. They started out high school and collegiate wrestling, pro amateur wrestling. Water polo, really?
Water polo. That's an athletic event, Kevin. That is an athletic event.
That's almost as absurd as people calling NASCAR a sport. Technically, it is. It takes a lot of strength, and a lot of
I think if I had said
stamina to be able to drive around in circles.
If it was Buddy Flowers, who was a collegiate water polo player, you would love it. You would call it a sport. Don't act like you wouldn't. You just don't like John Matthews and Channing Steele. Look at Channing Steele. He's got a body made of steel. He's like a Greek god over here. My God.
Well, here's the thing. Yes, I would believe Buddy Flowers to be a water polo person because he has the physique of a water polo person. He's got a physique of a defensive or offensive lineman, maybe even a good tight end, both of them. But he chose water polo.
Water polo. Hey, that's an Olympic sport, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, let's see how water polo matches up to Big JT Moss.
Well,
not very well.
Well, he's not. Channing is in there. He's not the water polo. It's his tag partner. But JT Moss, that's a big dude.
Yes, JT Moss is a very
I
big
beat
dude.
JT Moss a few months ago. Did you know that?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I also beat Buddy Flowers last month.
Oh, technicalities, but yes, you did.
I've beaten Pretty Boy Lane many times. I've beaten everybody in this ring except for Channing Steele because he's still new to the business. This is maybe one of his first 10 matches. And look, he's already beat a former AIWF World Tag Champion. Oh, my God.
Big shoulder block there by JT Moss. Sends that Channing Steele just like a piece of aluminum floor down to the mat.
Let me ask you this about JT Moss. Why does he wear jean shorts? What professional wrestler has ever made it wearing jean shorts?
Well, technically not jean shorts, but how about Hillbilly Jim?
No, jean shorts.
Overalls.
Jean shorts.
They were still shorts.
Jean shorts.
They were still shorts.
There's never been a professional wrestler to wear jean shorts and be big in this business.
Well, evidently he's pretty big.
John Cena.
And, of course, now everybody has different views on how this guy is. I mean, I got my own personal belief about him, but here's Pretty Boy Lane goes flying through the air here.
That was, you know what, that was pretty.
You got people like John Cena who made it in jean shorts.
Okay, maybe one. Pinfall by Pretty Boy Lane. You know, I got a nickname for Pretty Boy Lane, but I can't say it on this commentary. Well, just know it's a word that starts with S and ends with itty, just like pretty. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, John Matthews, you rock. There we go. Now we're seeing some good tag team work from Channing Steele and John Matthews here. You got to like this. Look at this guy. Oh, look at that punch. I bet that hurt.
Well, I mean, I'll give credit where the credit is due. I mean, they took advantage of a simple mistake that between JT Moss and Pretty Boy Lane right here. And now they'll be able to, he better be careful putting his hands on the referee.
Yeah, Did you see the Ref Timmy, he pushed him back too.
Yes, he did.
That should be a disqualification right there.
You're right, it should be.
The ref should not put his hands on a competitor.
Well, the competitor should not put his hands on the ref.
He didn't. He just got in his face. That's the difference. Look at that Lane. Oh, and all these idiots are chanting for T.H.C. now. I can't stand this place sometimes. Oh, my God.
Nobody's
there you go.
Home.
Look at this good tag work from Channing Steele and John Matthews. Oh,
big boot to the gut.
Look at that. John Matthews. He's got that beautiful hair. Oh.
He does have nice hair. I'll give him that.
3-time ACC champion. There's nobody else in the locker room that can say that.
In water polo.
We're not just talking about what we're talking about, the AC. Oh!
My goodness, what a body slam.
Speaking of ACC, Pretty Boy Lane is ACC in the lights. Look at John Matthews going up to the top.
Pretty bad shape right now. John Matthews going up top.
Oh, that was great. Oh, my God. You thought he was going to do something cool. Y'all don't deserve anything cool.
The only thing about guys like this that has these physique, that plays water polo, that plays chess or whatever, they come in here with these cocky attitudes and everything else like that. And sometimes that cocky attitude just winds up biting them in the ass a little bit.
Oh, Pretty Boy Lane fighting back here. John Matthews is going to for the tag to old Channing there, and now Pretty Boy Lane thinks he can just fight back.
Snap Mary out of the corner. Pretty Boy Lane going up top, but
now Lane's going to the top.
Oh, my goodness. The little giblets ain't going to be able to. Ain't going to feel good tonight.
Did you see the way Lane's grabbing his knee right there?
See that. That might be a hose on the outside or tape on the outside, but that's actual steel cable inside them ropes right there. And that steel cable don't bend or give. It don't matter what's on the outside of it.
Here's our John Matthews. I will say, as much as I like him, he did just make a critical mistake, Kevin. And you're going to know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Pretty Boy Lane, he just hurt his knee. He fell off the rope. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at that. Look at that. That was beautiful, beautiful shooting star. But neither one of these guys, his knee's hurting. Why he went for the hand, not the knee.
Yeah, that's going to be that will be could be a huge critical mistake in the match.
Take advantage of that knee, boys.
Yeah, you see something that gets hurt, you got to stay on top of it. Oh, he swings wildly.
Oh my God,
he grabbed him by the booty.
He just checked his oil. Pretty Boy Lane Valiant here.
Oh my God, Lane's going to be seeing stars after that. Two count on. My goodness, what a boot.
Oh, man. I think that knocked Pretty Boy Lane back in the 1950s right there. My God.
Yeah.
Is that what our mamas meant by they were going to slap us in the last week?
Lane.
Look at that. Look at this guy. Oh, my God. The greatest water polo player in ACC history at the University of Miami, John Matthews is. Oh!
Lane with a big boot of himself.
Oh, did you see the way he fell down on that knee again?
Yeah, he can't get over to make the cover because of the way he fell across that top rope earlier.
Oh, man. I got to say, it was a cool move, though. I got to give Lane that. Cool move. But
cool
when your
move.
leg's hurting, maybe don't worry about the cool moves there, Lane.
Yeah.
Dummy.
You need to get over there and make the tag. Here it is.
Uh-oh, big man's coming in. Here comes Big JT. Oh, what a good God. Oh, my God.
Nearly taking
Wow.
head straight off of their body. JT Moss is fired
Big.
up.
Oh, my God.
You get
Oh.
great trainer running. My goodness, that ring is moving about an inch or two every time.
He's running a train on them boys.
Jeez.
Oh, man, what we got here?
Ooh. Power slam.
Come on, Channing. Don't let him do that to you, Channing.
Whoop.
Oh! Come on, Channing.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners.
I'm not going to blame that loss on Channing. I like Channing. That was John Matthews' fault.
The higher
That was his fault.
See, that's what water polo and chess get you in life.
Oh, and look. Oh, pretty boy Lane. His knees hurting. Wah, wah. Get over it, big boy. This ain't ballet.
But yeah, there you have it, folks. The winner of this match, T.H.C, Pretty Boy Lane, and J.T. Moss for Sergeant Stryker and Mickey Falk. And the AIWF Mid Atlantic. We will be right back after these few messages.
Look at old Lane. Oh, my. What a wussy. What a wuss.
Hi, wrestling fans. This is Mad Matt Carter, along with AIWF Hall of Famer Brian Danzig, telling you and reminding you about the most awesome, at least we think so, wrestling podcast there is. It's AIWF Ringside Wrestling, and it comes your way on all your favorite podcasting platforms. Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, just to name a few. Brian, they can also see it on YouTube, but the cool thing about our podcast, it's completely live and interactive every Sunday night on Facebook.
Yeah, it certainly is, and we get into all the news of AIWF, WWE, TNA, all of it. We don't just cover AIWF. We cover the whole spectrum of wrestling. You can comment. You can put comments in there. We'll answer your questions. It's a great time, and sometimes. Most of the time we're talking about wrestling. Sometimes it goes off the rails, and that's just that. Sometimes that's even more entertaining.
Yeah, that's part of the charm, I guess, of the show, right? So be sure to tune in anywhere you find your favorite podcast on the AIWF Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, and of course on Facebook live on Sunday night for the most interactive wrestling podcast in the United States. It's AIWF Ringside Wrestling.
Beautiful hair now. You're Cruiserweight champion. You're the man. You're the man. I just want to let you know that. You as well, Mr. Burns. Yes, man.
Thank you, Mr. Folk.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Shut up.
Thank you.
So, because of a bit of an incident earlier on my show, there's apparently a no physicality clause. And because AIWF management got their heads so far up their ass, they have requested that I have to compete here in a one-on-one match tonight. And I don't know who's going to come out that curtain. Quite frankly, I don't give a damn. All I care about, I'll fight a janitor. I'll fight this old lady with no teeth here. I'll fight that fat woman in the front row. Give me anybody. But I've had it up to here. You get in the ring, I'll take on Rose Tyson. I don't care.
Hey, which fat woman? There's a lot of them out there.
None of them know the value of Planet Fitness, let me tell you. So now go ahead, play my music.
You play the man's music, Darren. Oh, no. I thought he was going to make me He should have.
Accompanied to the ring by AIWF Mid Atlantic Cruiserweight Champion Caine. Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Clayton Burns. And his opponent from the Pink Trap House. He is the most fabulous, bestest, longest reigning AIWF Cruiserweight champion in history, the Pink Prince, Caydin Pierre.
And his opponent from Vancouver, British Columbia, by way of San Francisco, California, by way of Raleigh, North Carolina, a real town in North Carolina, not this pit hole. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Seth Clayton Burns. I did it before LA Knight, SCB.
Clayton Burns going to put me out of a job.
They're going to put a lot of people out of a job. We'll call out LA Knight.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've just been official that since there's been a no contact clause in Seth Clayton Burns' TV episodes or whatever, now he's being forced into a match. So to catch everybody up on what you missed at commercial break, we are back. I am Sergeant Stryker along with Mickey Falk.
Yeah, look at that. I like old Seth Clayton Burns. I know a lot of people think he's just a manager, but this guy can wrestle too. I mean, look at those suspenders. Look how beautiful those suspenders are, Kevin.
I mean, I'll give you that. Suspenders adds a nice touch to break up all the flashy blue, I guess. I don't know. Zebra. Yeah.
Look at old Seth. Oh, yeah! Did that for you since you want to call out LA Knight there, Seth.
But, yeah, I mean, as again, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with the main event of this edition of AIWF Mid Atlantic ROKU TV taping.
I thought Caden retired. He put on Facebook he was retiring because he lost his gear.
Well, from what I heard, he only lost his gear because Seth Clayton Burns stole it. Now, that's been a rumor going around. I don't know.
I know what you're about to do, Seth. Oh, look at that. Look at this guy.
Oh, no, he's not going to do that.
He
totally mocking Caden Pierre at his own move.
That was beautiful. Teach this young man a lesson. Let him know exactly who you are, Seth.
I mean, that just blatant disrespect of Seth there, stealing his move.
Look at that. Oh, look. He's going right on offense. I love it. Woo! Boy, that's... Sorry, Seth. I didn't mean to laugh. Man, he did just slap the taste right out your mouth, man. Don't take that, Seth.
Slap the nonsense out of him.
Oh, there you go. Get right back on it. There you go. You know, they taught him to choke like that in San Francisco, Kevin. You know that?
I mean,
that's what he told me. I don't know.
There's a lot of things they teach you to do out in San Francisco that really shouldn't be talked about.
Oh! He just kicked him right in the butt.
Goodness
gracious. Well, they didn't call it that. Look at old Seth. This guy's multi-talented. I mean, he's a manager. He's a wrestler. He's a talk show host. How could you not like Seth?
Well, I mean, I've already given my opinion on what I think about Seth, but due to unfortunate passings of one said Paul Rubin, I shall leave my opinion of Seth Clayton Burns out of this.
Why you gotta? I mean, well, this guy's great. I mean, he's got the Mid Atlantic Cruiserweight champ. Caden Pierre wants to call himself the greatest Cruiserweight champion in AIWF history. We're looking at him. He's right there with the belt. Casen Caine, the man.
I mean, I don't think he's the greatest. I mean, Caden Pierre, he's held that belt for longer than anybody here in the AIWF Mid Atlantic, to include one said Casen Caine.
Look at Seth. He was taking his time. He needed to kind of just refresh himself.
And you also got to remember, too. Oh, my goodness gracious alive.
Oh, my gosh. Whoa. What's old Kaydin doing? Oh, my God.
Big. And see, you got to remember, too, when Caden Pierre was the Cruiserweight champion, he didn't have any contract clause in his thing that from a modeling agency that his face can't be touched and blah, blah, blah. He was a fighting champion from day one to
compare Casen Caine to Caden Pierre. Everybody knows Casen Caine's more of a model than anybody. He's way better than Kaydin.
Well, that might be the case. It doesn't matter, but Kaydin don't need to put that clause in his contract to keep him having to defend his belt.
Look at that. Look at Seth. Take him back over. Yeah, put him in that corner. Put him in that corner. Oh, yeah, knee to the gut. Yeah, snapmare. Nice chin lock. Wrench it, brother. Wrench it. This is what I like to see. See, that's the thing about Seth Burns. He's a good old-school wrestler. He just gets in there. He's hitting. He's throwing on that chin lock. I mean, my God, look at the guy. He is a physical specimen. And y'all disrespect this man. I don't understand it.
He's a specimen of some sort, yes. A physical specimen, I don't know.
Look at him. Look at this guy. He's from Canada. Montreal. No, not Montreal. Excuse me. Oh, not Montreal, excuse me. Come on. From British Columbia, excuse me, British Columbia.
British Columbia.
Do you know where that's at? You know where Vancouver's
now,
at? Oh,
here's how you do the real move.
What is he doing? Don't you do it. You ain't have any gear, Kaydin.
He's got him reeling.
Oh, come on. Oh, see, his gear wasn't stolen. He's got gear.
Oh, big stink face.
Oh, my. Oh, whoa. And that's why Caden Pierre is so controversial. That's why the whole town of Mount Airy hates him.
Seems like the whole town of Mount Airy loves him.
Well, brother went famous on Facebook a few weeks ago, and my God. Oh. What was that lady's name? Hannah. Hannah, I just want to sincerely apologize to you because I don't like Caden Pierre either. Not for the same reasons you do, actually. You can kiss my ass. Look at that. Whoa. Don't you
So that's
dare
really not a sincere apology then. You just told her to kiss your ass.
Well, yeah, she can't kiss my ass. She was wrong. The reason she hates Kaydin is the wrong reasons. What are they doing? Oh, yeah.
What has Seth Clayton Burns
There you go.
done?
Take advantage of it, Seth.
Oh my goodness. What?
Timmy, turn around. Oh.
2 count on.
How do you kick out of that? How did he kick out of that?
Come on. Casen, you ain't got no business being up there on that ring.
Look at that.
Looks like.
Oh! Beautiful.
Looked like he hit him with something I couldn't quite tell.
Pin him. Timmy, count it. 1, 2, 3. Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner.
We love
Seth
to see it.
Clayton Burns.
I mean, I couldn't quite tell because I was a little bit out of position. I'm going to have to go back and look at the video on that. But I'm pretty sure that Seth Clayton Burns hit Caden Pierre in the head with something and stuffed it back in his
see it.
trunk.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. I have zero idea what you're talking about.
Nevertheless, Seth Clayton Burns picked up the victory on Caden Pierre here tonight in our main event on the first episode of AIWF Mid Atlantic ROKU Live TV taping. For Mickey Fulk, I am Sergeant Striker. Strike hard, right strike fast. Until next time, we'll see you later.
No, he didn't. You're right.
Good Lord, Kevin. Look at that thing. Yo, Chris, come here. Look at this.
Oh, that's huge, dude. Man. That might be the biggest one I've ever seen. Right? Look at this. Look. That's huge, man.
It's like a baby's arm, man.
Yeah, I know. That's nice, man. What can I say, guys? You know,
George, come check this out, man. Check that out.
You gotta see this.
What is all the... Oh, my gosh.
That's right. It's the King's hot dog.
Yes, sir.
You know, Brian, I've known you for a long time. You know, we go way back. And I know these fans have some questions about what went down between you and Ty Tyson. I can't say. I'm really in a state of shock, but I can't say I'm surprised, Brian.
Well, Matt, I keep hearing that everybody wants to know why I did what I did. I think it's pretty obvious myself. But since everybody in this building and everybody out there watching on their couches right now are a bunch of simpletons, I'll try to explain it as simply and succinctly as I can. Ty Tyson has something that belongs to me. That hardcore title is mine. I retired it. And as far as I'm concerned, it should have stayed retired. That is not just a belt, Matt Carter. That is a physical manifestation of my legacy. Of the pain and suffering that caused me to go into an early retirement. And then Ty Tyson has the nerve to think he can just pick up and carry on my legacy to fill my boots. Ty Tyson, I don't even know if you're worthy of lacing my boots, much less filling them. But I tell you what, while I don't think you deserve to carry on my legacy, I do think you deserve a shot at it. So out of the kindness of my heart, I issue a challenge to you, Ty Tyson. I'm going to give you a shot at my hardcore title. I understand technically you have it, but I'm going to remedy that technicality. I have one more good match in me, Ty Tyson. So I'm going to face you. I'm going to pin you in this ring. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to take my belt. And it's going to go back into retirement with me forever where it belongs.
All right, words from Brian Danzig, AIWF Hall of Famer. Boy, he is fired up, ladies and gentlemen. That's it right here ringside.